congrats.
Thank you.
How did you feel when the name was called out earlier?
Oh my God, I actually couldn't believe it. Like, I was kind of hoping I'd go between Carlton's pick and maybe Crows. But I was like, I know pick 5's probably a little bit too high for me. And then I went and I was like, yeah, crazy. It's like, yeah.
A different experience to your sister, who was obviously in the room too.
Yeah.
So have you talked about that and sort of just how she was pre-listed and you got to enjoy this night?
Yeah, well, she was trying to give me some advice because I was messaging her before saying how stressed I was. She's like, just breathe, Poppy. I'm like, well, you actually haven't been through this. So she was trying to give a few pearls of wisdom, but yeah, no, it's a pretty different experience. And it was cool for Mum and Dad to be able to go through what my experience was and understand, yeah, kind of how we went through it a bit differently to each other. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Obviously, probably didn't play as much as you would have liked this year with the injuries, but we're quite confident that obviously you're still on the radar and quite highly touted.
Not really. I kind of didn't really think I would go too high just because, yeah, of everything that happened with my ankle. And then kind of as the season ended and people, like clubs were watching back on old footage of games, and so they were kind of watching me a bit again and reaching out to me. Filled me with a bit more hope, but definitely didn't think I was going to go pick 6, not at all.
Yeah, what was your mindset throughout the year, throughout those sort of setbacks, and, you know, what kind of headspace were you in that led to part?
Yeah, I think initially I was just finding different kind of checkpoints to get to. So I just wanted to be good for the last academy game, and I didn't get to that. Then I wanted to be good for the combine, didn't get for that either. So kind of as I kept on not really reaching that, I guess just having the next thing to look forward to and keep on trying to work towards that, and just like staying involved with all the girls. So that was kind of what I was most scared of when I did my ankle, was losing all the connection I had there. So yeah, I think just trying to keep myself immersed in the club.
A couple of things on AFL Academy. I remember talking to you at the start of the year.
Yeah.
In Melbourne.
Yes.
So what were your sort of impressions of the city, having been here a couple of times?
It's kind of overwhelming. It's a lot different to Adelaide. Every like road is like a main road, but I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I love it here. Like there's always just different stuff going on, and I'm pretty excited to move here next year.
Yeah, have you set any sort of plans in place in terms of when you're going to come over?
Not really. I've got one of my good friends 18th in March, so I told her I'd be there for that, but I don't know, kind of see how it all pans out, I guess.
And I don't think your birthday's until right at the end of the year.
Yeah.
No drinks or celebrations and all that?
No, I'll just be watching everyone else celebrate on my behalf tonight, and then wait for the 31st, and then I'll be able to join them.
Well, I mean, one day later and your next year's draft, so
yeah, exactly.
that gives you sort of a bit of upside compared to some of your competitors, I guess.
Yeah, I think I know a lot of people have kind of spoken to me about it, about how, I don't know, I guess I'm a year less developed than most of the other people in the draft pool, but I don't really see it like that. I think just, yeah, I'm in that year, they're all my ability, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought of my birthday that much. It's just annoying that it's near Christmas, so.
And back on the AFL Academy,
yeah.
So you played with the two other girls that you've been drafted with, so been in the same camps and whatnot.
Yeah.
So must be pretty happy to be there alongside Soph and Lulu.
Yeah, it is really exciting to have some familiar faces. I think that was probably, obviously I love talking to people and making friends, but yeah, I'm pretty excited to be able to kind of go into that new environment with at least a few people that I know.
Have you spoken to Keela Sherrard at all? Are you familiar with her, this presenter jumper?
No, I haven't. I hadn't really spoken to anyone from Carlton except for obviously Bucky and a few other of the guys, but yeah, I hadn't really spoken to anyone else.
Get any good impressions from her?
I hated it. No, I think they knew that I was really keen on coming to Carlton, and yeah, just loved kind of all our chats we had, and I think we both were left with a pretty good impression of each other. So yeah, I'm just keen that it could happen.
Why were you so keen to Carlton?
I don't know, just a good vibe. Yeah, I think, just when we spoke, it just kind of, conversation flowed, it just, I don't know, feel like it kind of worked. And I got nice colours, so yeah.
And obviously a big move away from not only the family and then the sister.
Yeah.
So Winneld family too, where you've been for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
How's it going to be sort of parting from that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty difficult. Obviously, I'm pretty connected to all my friends and family in Adelaide, but it's just another cool chapter. And I've got friends in Melbourne, so that's also good that, I'll be able to come move in with them. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Forward to seeing you out there in Nebbies.
Thank you very much.